Hi, everybody. Today I'd like to take a look at a classic game called Gold of the Americas, The Conquest of the New World from 1989 by SSG. Strategic Studies Group was one of my favorite game companies back in the day. This video will demonstrate a playthrough as France on the highest difficulty setting. I will use random variables as opposed to historical ones so as to keep the action unscripted, more unpredictable, and hopefully more entertaining to the viewer. I add background music for ambience. Why this game? I say because I think old SSG games hold up even today. They are super fun to play, relatively straightforward, easy to understand, and are noteworthy for having really good AI. SSG computer opponents come after you. They are really hard to beat. Even if you play well, it might not matter. Randomness may not go in your favor at a key moment, and that could be the difference between winning and losing. Younger viewers, be advised, Gold of the Americas came out before modern notions of political correctness. I will give this a solid 2.5 out of 4 trigger rating. There are many things about this game some people may find unsavory, unfunny, or offensive. You have to realize, however, this is basically a tongue-in-cheek treatment of the subject matter, not unlike the North versus South cartoonish Civil War video game by Info Games that came out the same year. It's not quite the same, but certainly within the same family of games. The Europeans are cartoonishly evil. The slave trade is included to drive this point home. The natives are victims. All the simple stereotypes are present here. In this case, historical accuracy gets utterly sacrificed for playability. So let's play. On expert level, I like to find sleepy territories on the map to explore first. I don't want to accidentally compete with other powers early in more commonly more popular initial colony spots. West Indies, Florida, Newfoundland. I like Yucatan for risk-like rationale. It has few border territories. It's not historical, and that's maybe a good thing. It could be the only chance, it might be the only chance to get a foothold in the new world early, because you could lose entire turns if you conflict with rivals with initial colonization efforts. So you can see I'm putting my explorer in Yucatan. I'm going to put all the available armed forces that I have available there in case other powers just coincidentally try to colonize that. I have a good chance of actually gaining that territory because it's a rare situation where I have the 3-point explorer. So you can see Spain is going to try and explore Hudson Bay. You have Portugal going into, it looks like Quebec. And the English were going into Guyana. And I dumped colonists into Venezuela there because it was already explored. And I was lucky actually to get the territory. So I'm at least on the board in Venezuela, and it just so happens that it had a ton of gold. That's just randomness working in my favor. So on the second turn, this is actually a good start because sometimes you can get absolutely nothing if you conflict with other powers, just coincidentally. So that didn't happen here. I like to by the trading ships. It's often overlooked in this game. I find that if you can get into a sea zone like the Caribbean here, that's worth 3,300, and I'm not at war with Portugal, it's like a very profitable colony, like a successful sea zone expedition. So I shouldn't have too much problems from Portugal, the Caribbean, unless the other powers decide to move in. So I'll put the Explorer Pierre. I'm going to try and go north into Mexico. I'm putting colonists into the Yucatan. There's Mayans there. So that could be a problem. But I'm going to put all my available military units there as well, just in case the other powers try and mess with me. You can see Venezuela, it can only develop level 2. That's the brown box with the wheat. Yucatan, however, can be fully developed. So you have Spain going into North America. Once again, Hudson's Bay, Quebec. You have Portugal. Portugal's trying to put colonists in Yucatan. So is England. So this is going to be a win for me if I'm really lucky there, because they may have put their soldiers elsewhere, but I just guessed right. I put all my eggs in one basket there. So when you can do something like that, it's really profitable. I scooped Yucatan from a colonization effort from both Portugal and England, and you can see that Spain and England are not even on the board yet, and I've jumped out into an early lead. But I only have 2 colonists in Yucatan. The Mayans are still present. Venezuela, although rich in gold, cannot be developed very much. So that's going to be a constant sort of drain on my colonists there. Because if you have a 2-level development, it's always, you're... the climate is too tough, and you're always losing colonists to disease and stuff. So the play in Venezuela is just strip as... So anyway, we have Spain once again trying to go into, looks like Guyana and Hudson's Bay. I have a 2-point lead here. Portugal is exploring into South America. So that's basically... They are competing for the Amazon and Pernambuco there, the very point of the elbow of South America. I'm lucky I'm not having any competition there. And it's amazing the Spanish colonists and explorers keep getting killed off in Hudson's Bay and North America. I guess it must have strong native presence. So that's why I try to avoid those more common entry points into the New World. They seem to be tough, and this is random settings, so I guess I'm just lucky I found a soft spot in between the hemispheres here, right at the equator. Yucatan, Venezuela, and now hopefully I'm going to explore Mexico. But you can see the quality of my explorers now are level 1, and they have much less chance of success here. Venezuela's got that gold. I really have to strip it out of that territory as quickly as possible. This is... I'm going to try and develop Yucatan because it can go all the way to 7. You get more money out of colonies the more highly developed they are, but it costs money to develop. The gold coins means you're actually paying off the colonies to pacify them. You do that when they have natives there. So Spain is trying to get back into North America. Portugal trying to settle Amazon basin. interior South America. England's trying to get into Guyana there. So I wasn't successful populating Mexico. And Portugal closed the gap there. They have now the Amazon and Pernambuco, I think it's called. Yeah, Pernambuco. And Spain is in, it's like Campos, is that area of South America. So, look at that. The King of France only gave me one army, and I have to buy the rest. So I'm already having trouble with the crown here. Doesn't have much faith in me. What am I going to do here? So I'm at war with Spain, so I'm probably just going to raid Campos. Explored a New Granada. Look at all the Aztecs in Mexico. So that attempt at colonizing Mexico probably is doomed. They could easily overpower the colonists I sent there. The natives in Venezuela are gone, so I changed it to the boot. That means just basically exploiting the colony. Looks like Portugal, it's trying to get into Mexico, settle Mexico. It's also putting colonists in its South American colonies. And England is just fixated on Guyana for some reason. So at least they explored Guyana, and Hudson's Bay finally were explored. Yeah, secret funds. So now I'm at war with England as well too. Let's see. I don't have a lot of money. So Venezuela, I can't really develop. I gotta pay off that Mexican colony. Placate, I think it's officially called the gold coin policy. I still got control of the Caribbean, which is surprising. No other powers are vying for it. Gonna put another colonist into Mexico. There's tons of Aztecs there still. Maybe do a quick raid on Campos again, see if that helps. Yucatan, I can develop. It's growing fairly quickly there, you can see. Venezuela can't be developed further, but I can just strip out that gold. So I'm going to have piracy action in the Caribbean, thanks to Spain. They are also raiding Mexico, looks like. Portugal is raiding the Spanish, and it's trying to colonize the coast of South America. England is trying to get into Hudson's Bay, and it's also exploring, that might be Peru, that colony, or Chile? No, it's Peru. Oh, so you can see the English finally have a colony in Hudson's Bay. I've got a colony on, oh, your Navy sinks, alright. Sink a pirate there in the Caribbean. So Aztec are disappearing quickly. It's pretty rich. Mexico's a pretty rich territory, and it could be developed to level 5, it looks like. Venezuela. I just have to maintain a presence there and take all the gold out of there as quickly as possible. Maintain the Caribbean. Wow. Spanish are having difficulties developing campos. So I'll explore California and New Granada. I don't have a lot of confidence in those explorers, really. Yucatan still needs to develop. I'm exploiting Venezuela. Mexico I have to placate as long as there's natives there. So Portugal's exploring Florida, trying to settle Peru. England exploring Rupert's Land. Okay, so I wasn't interfered with at all that turn, but I only have information on California now. And I also explored Grenada. And I'm growing. I got a 1 point lead there now over Portugal. By the way, this is turn 8. You only have 30 turns in a game, so time goes really quick. You have to be your Navy sinks 1 English privateer. All right. Oh, it looks like I lost a trading ship, though. Yeah, they sunk one. 2,800. I'll take it. Ooh, plague. All the natives died of plague in Mexico. Goody. Don't have to placate the colony anymore, so I can just develop. Yeah, because that cost me $400 to placate the natives. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yucatan is just developing very quickly. Although you can see the flags, the number of flags is decreasing as a colony becomes more successful and more profitable. They realize they don't need the crown anymore, so they become less loyal. So what do? I mean, you wind up having to placate a successful colony as well. So I don't think I'll probably just develop Mexico. It's going to cost some gold. Venezuela is going to be exploited until there's no gold left, or it gets attacked, which is likely. So I'm going to try and make a big move into New Granada. You can see I'm getting raided. Venezuela's being raided by the Spanish. Portugal is raiding the Spanish. England is raiding Mexico. Oh, I held it, and I got New Granada. See, I like building right out of the center of the map because you have less border territories to deal with. We've got a 3-point lead here now, but I'm tied with Portugal with number of territories. Caribbean trade is good. Yeah, English raided Mexico successfully. I like the little graphics. Wow. Lost half my income in Mexico because of that raid. Colonists lose 1 in Yucatan. But now it's a level 6. Wow, that's so huge how fast Yucatan grew. Because you see the rainbow and the wheat. It's got a great climate in this version. It cost me $1,500 though to develop. So Spanish raid. How much? I lost almost half of my money in Venezuela thanks to the Spanish. New Granada. Ooh, just barely hanging on by a thread in New Granada. The Javaro outnumber me in that colony. Texas expedition vanishes without a trace. Yeah. And the crown looks like, it's wiped me out. Fat, greedy accountant. So, I got... I'm going to put a... Just sort of work on developing what I have here. Spain's at war with England. So they're fighting each other. Portugal's at war with England. I'm not at war with anybody. I'm lucky. Or no, sorry, I'm at war with Spain and Portugal as well. So... It looks like I'm going to say Portugal and, yeah, England kind of narrowed the point lead there. But I was just trying to consolidate what I had. I wasn't really trying to expand. Alright. It's like a pirate ship in the Caribbean again. That's good. Got a lot of money from the Caribbean, 32. Mexico's developing nicely, but resources are being depleted. Oh, look at that. Yucatan is fully developed already. Population is up. So I don't have to develop anymore. So the next turn I should make a lot of money from Yucatan because it could use more colonists. See, yeah, I could make up like over 5,000 next. So you see that I didn't show it previous turn, but I actually put slaves in, or one in Venezuela to speed up the extraction of gold. New Granada. It's okay, it's got a lot of mineral resources. It can only develop to 4. It will provide like a pretty good toehold though. As a French presence in South America. It's slightly better than Venezuela in terms of how big it can eventually get. So, gonna try and put ships in the Pacific. I'm gonna raid Campos. I'm gonna try and populate Texas. Yucatan, I don't have to develop anymore. So now we have Spain attacking England and using pirates against me in the Caribbean. If Portugal is going to raid... No, it's going to attack New Granada. And England is attacking Spain. Spain took Hudson Bay from England. I fought off an attack into New Granada. That's good. Oh no, I lost. Thanks for the update. That's a setback. Now I probably lost the lead now. See what I mean? The computer comes right after you. It's not... This game is not easy at all. I'm actually being boxed out of South America. I could see it already. I actually got a colony in Texas though, which is good. It might make... Hopefully it makes up for the loss of New Granada. But it's ominous to see like South American door slammed in my face on turn 11. So we're just over 1/3 through the game. I'm lucky I still have a 4-point lead over Portugal. 1601 to 1610. 2 trading ships were lost sailing around Cape Horn. Yeah, it's hard to get to the Pacific. Plague in Texas. Apache lose 2. It has 1, 2. It could be a 5 colony, so that's probably better than New Grenada. Yeah, because it had more resources as well. So trading Texas for New Grenada is a net positive, although I didn't have much control over it. Still have to placate it until the Apache are gone. Mexico is at 4. Yeah, I still have to develop because it could get up to 5. It's slow. I don't have the people. Only 3 colonists in Mexico. So I have to put colonists there. Speed up development. It's fairly profitable though. You knew this was coming. Yucatan colonists are getting restless. Of course they are. My best territory. So that's the double-edged nature of this. 38 only. If they were happier, I would have made more money. Venezuela, profitable, 3,100. Sadly, I need more slaves to make it better. That's the design of the game. So that's the prime territory that would actually benefit from more slaves. Raid on Campos. Oh, I got $700 from it. Wow, the guy didn't wipe me out this time. Still have a little bit of money. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to decide what I do here. In Mexico, well, I'll put 2 colonists in California. Mexico is gonna have to sort of wither on the vine a little bit. I think it's more important that I expand. You have to expand or die in this game. Oh, and it's interesting too that something went wrong in New Grenada for Portugal because they wound up losing their colony, the one they took from me. Yeah, one more slave in Venezuela. Get that gold out of there as quickly as possible. English have the Amazon and Amazon Basin now. They're out of North America, thanks to Spain. Gonna explore Nevada. Doesn't have much chance of success. The Chumash in California. That's not a lot of natives for the amount of resources in that territory. So that one could be profitable. Yeah, what about Yucatan? Should I placate it? No. Oh, so Spain is going to raid Venezuela. I still have a 4-point lead. Portugal is going to raid Texas. England is going to raid Newfoundland. Oh, and my colonists took root in California, and Spain scooped New Grenada. Now I'm at war with everybody, and I only have a 2-point lead. So this is going to get interesting. 1621 to 1630. I have a feeling either Oh, I lost a trading ship sailing into the Pacific. Pacific has 1,200 available. So that's actually not that great. Oh, Shoemaster all gone in California, so I'm free to develop. But that colony is just hanging on by a thread. There's a single colonist. Yeah. Barely made any money from Texas thanks to the raid. Mexico still has just 3 colonists. It looks like it's fully developed. See, yeah, Yucatan, I'm losing it. It's so frustrating. I probably have the best colony in the game, but it's restless now because I took away the gold that was coming in, and I'm not developing anymore. And yet plague in Venezuela, so that's hanging on by a thread as well, and it got raided, so I lost half of the benefit of having my gold mines in Venezuela. Nevada expedition failed. His Majesty wipes out my treasury. I only got secret funds extra. Two-point lead over Portugal. Turn 13. So I'm alone in the Pacific, which is good. Don't have to worry about rivals for now. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Put some people into the colonies that are just barely hanging on. Stock the Pacific. Yeah, I don't have to worry about rivals in the Pacific, so for now. I'm going to try and invade New Grenada. Under strength invasion. Don't have a great general either. We'll see what happens. It's probably likely to fail, but whatever. You have to be aggressive in this game. Otherwise, you'll just get run over by the computer. At war with everybody, too, so you may as well just try and attack. Low percentage attack. Mexico is fully developed, so I don't have to waste money developing anymore. For loyalty, and Yucatan still has gold. Meh, I'm probably just going to try and placate them. Venezuela. What can you do? You just got to keep exploiting it. I've got like 1/7 of the gold out of there so far. 2-point lead on Portugal. Turn 13, 60-21, 60-30. So Portugal's attacking England in the Amazon. Oh, England's attacking New Grenada. Probably lose it. Yeah, lost to Spain. Oh, sorry, lost it to England. What am I talking about? So I still have Venezuela, I have Yucatan, I have Mexico, I have Texas and California. Still have a. Oh, I lost a lead too to Portugal. I just. I mean, I just been shut out completely from South America. Portugal's starting to dominate down there. So I'm just gonna have to. Looks like I'm just gonna have to concentrate in North America, where the competition is less intense. I only got $100 for my raid in New Grenada. I do have some money though this turn. So, but here's the thing: I'm at war with Spain and Portugal, but I don't border them anywhere. So I have to just focus on developing what I have and exploring into either looks like Nevada or Missouri or Vancouver. What's the other one there? Louisiana to the right. Take your pick. It's going to be one of those three. Poor quality Explorer though. I'll go for Nevada. Give him 3 cannon. Put some more colonists in Venezuela. A couple slaves. Getting more gold out of there though. Yucatan. Mexico. Yeah, Mexico needs more colonists as well. It's getting down there. Texas is hanging on by a thread. It's not developing fast enough. California is growing. Still have dominance of the Pacific because it's not surprising. It's not going to yield a lot of money. It's just like 800, but I'd rather get that 800 as opposed to like losing trading ships from attrition in the more heavily trafficked sea zones there. So Venezuela, we got slaves in there to speed up the extraction of gold, hopefully, before that colony just crumbles. So Portugal, yeah, they're fighting each other in South America. All the other powers, which is good. Ah, Portugal took New Grenada. They're going to widen their lead. What can I do? Well, I have a point lead. Sorry, I'm tied with Portugal now because my colonies are more developed, even though they have more. Explored Nevada, but I didn't get it. Yeah, Yucatan loyalty is just sinking consistently. Not even making a lot of money with it anymore. There we go, 2,900 with the Paiute. Wow, it doesn't have a lot of natives, and it's not materially wealthy either. It's kind of a barren territory. So, I'm pretty wealthy though now. I should be able to get Nevada. I don't think it'll mean much in the long run. I don't see the other powers really competing strongly for it, so I may as well just take it. Find another sea zone where there isn't a lot of traffic. We'll expedite the slaves. Import of slaves here to get some more gold out of the Americas. That's the name of the game after all, so don't hate the player. So Mexico is doing all right. Yeah, they can use slaves, get the mineral resources out of there. The Paiute can be overwhelmed. Can't attack anyone. I don't border the Spanish anywhere, even though I'm at war with them. So I can only raid. I'll just raid Hudson's Bay, I guess. Crowd into Nevada. Put another colonist in Texas. Yeah, I should have no problem taking Nevada. I don't think anyone will contest that move. We'll see. Spain is going after Portugal. Portugal's going after Spain. England. Oh, they did. They tried to put colonists in Nevada. But I suspect I put more in there. And they also attacked. Oh, I guess they also raided Newfoundland there. Oh, Spain took a Portuguese colony, but Portuguese took a Spanish colony. So that war is helpful to France. And Spain's getting bigger. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colonies. 1, 2, and I only have 5. So, but I should have. Yeah, I knew I'd have Nevada, so that's going to give me 6. Portugal has 6 as well. Well, we're tied. It's close, and Spain is close now too because I lost a trading ship. They're having sort of a free hand in the north of Hudson's Bay, Newfoundland, Quebec area, really uncontested. No one else is near them. It's just between Spain and France in the northern hemisphere here. Just completely shut out of South America. That's disappointing. I suspect I'll be kicked out of Venezuela soon. I just hope I can get the rest of the gold out of there before that happens. Population is down. It's pretty profitable, 26. Raid on Hudson's Bay fails miserably. That's doing pretty well financially, though. His Majesty isn't wiping out my treasury completely, which is often the case, so I should be in pretty good shape next turn. It's going to keep on trying to grab as much of North America as possible. I really can't. I don't see campaigning in South America is a profitable thing. And unfortunately, I'm only at war with Spain, who I don't border. So that's, I really need to be at war with people that border me so I can invade when I have the opportunity. But I'm just not getting it. See, the randomness isn't really working in my favor right now. However, it looks like I'm going to dominate the Caribbean as well, and it's fairly lucrative sea lane at this point in the game. I don't see any other powers really investing a lot of money. They're in the North Atlantic. So I have the Caribbean and Pacific, so that's good. Import slave, I'm not sure where that's going. I just need maybe another one in Venezuela. Raid Hudson's Bay again. See, all these cannons are kind of a waste because, yeah, I'm at war with Spain, but I don't border them anywhere, so. But I mean, the other good thing is they don't border me, so I won't be invaded. Uh, it works both ways. Put some more people in California, Texas. Wow, Nevada is just, it's languishing. The Paiute are they're hanging in there. Rupert's Land, Siksika. Okay, territory, I guess. See, yeah, I could just basically... Well, yeah. I don't know if I want to raid Hudson's Bay or try and colonize Rupert's Land. If I try to colonize Rupert's Land, I gotta starve Texas of more colonies. I think I'll probably try and get into Rupert's Land. You always have to try and expand, so yeah, that's probably the play. It's just as instead of a pointless raid. Siksika. Never heard of those guys before. Yeah, ships into the Caribbean. That'll be good. Although I could use more, kind of under strength, in ships. It's easy to neglect the ships, but if you do, that's a surefire way to go broke in this game. So, Rupert's Land, you're going to have to placate them. Paiute are still there. California is... No, it could be still further developed. Texas, Mexico is fully developed now. Could think about exploiting, Mexico. It does have slaves, so Venezuela, always exploit Venezuela until there's nothing left. I'd just leave that territory barren because I don't think I'll be able to hold it in the long run. England's not at war with anybody, so they can't hurt me. Oh, they're trying to get into Rupert's Land, though, too. I really need to... I hope... looks like we may have canceled each other out there. Maybe. Nope, I got it. I scooped it from England. That's good. Got a 2-point lead now. Lost a ship. Ooh. Plague. Hanging on by a thread there in the new colony. It's going to demand more colonists right away. But I'm at war with Spain too, so it'll be attacked. That's going to be a very difficult to hold. Nevada is hanging on. The natives are finally gone there. Gold mines are being depleted. Colonists are getting restless. Of course they are. Being exploited. But I kind of need the money. Ooh, 5,000. There you go. That's a that's a profitable colony right there. And then Yucatan, trying to placate it. Look at how it's like getting diminishing returns from that place, which is sad because it's got like the highest level of development. I'm okay though. I'm a profitable operation. I didn't get wiped out by the king again. Still in the lead, barely. I'm at war with Spain. So I don't know. I think they'll probably take Rupert's Land unless I fully commit to holding that territory. I'm not sure Rupert's Land's even worth it, but it's going to be a tough decision. Explore Missouri, I guess. Only have 3 colonists this turn. Great Lakes is... yeah, they're at better territories than Rupert's Land. I'll try to invade the Great Lakes here. Why not? Because I think they're going to take Rupert's Land from me. So if I can take the Great Lakes, exchange the Great Lakes for Rupert's Land, it's probably going to work in my favor. We'll see what happens. I suspect that's what's going to happen, though. We'll exchange those 2 territories. Put 2 colonists in there anyways. Nevada's okay. California is good. Don't have to develop anymore, so it can just make me money. Texas, it's fully developed now. I don't have to... or no, I think it could get 1 level higher, I think. Yucatan, I'm losing. I can't do anything more, though. I'm placating it. I'm still losing it, so... it's getting too big for its own britches. Spain's attacking England. Portugal attacking Spain. England's trying to explore Florida. Huh. That's surprising. Nothing really changed hands in North America. I thought... oh, actually, yeah. Spain was distracted, so I took the Great Lakes from them. 30-20, I got a 2-point lead. Turn 18, 1671. Great returns in the Caribbean. Only 800 from the Pacific. Plague in Rupert's Land. Nevada is chugging along. Population stable, development is up. Okay. Mineral deposits going down in California. It needs further development. That's surprising. Why are they pissed off? Ugh. Plague in Texas. Plague in Mexico. Population is up, development is stable, however. Wonder how much it made this time. I bet you it's not 5,000. Yeah, 4,100. And then there's Yucatan. Colonists lose. There's plague everywhere throughout North America. Only 2 loyalty left. And I'm spending money every turn to placate them. So... slaves are revolting in Venezuela. They had more slaves than colonists. At least I'm getting the gold out of there. Like, it's more than half gone. Got the Great Lakes. Look at how much the king's taking from me. Now this is a turning point. He's going to be unhappy. I won't get anything from them probably this turn. I'll get like no... Well, oh, I'm lucky. They actually gave me armies. So I can press the war against Spain. Can't do anything in South America though. Literally. Completely closed off from that part of the map. So I'm just going to invade Hudson's Bay, see what happens. Be as aggressive as possible. And then just like my colonies that are most thinly populated, I'll try and top up. Yeah, 1 for sure in Venezuela. Texas, California are thin. Nevada. Nevada's alright, man. It's not giving me any problems. Texas, too. Those... probably my favorite colonies so far. Rupert's Land's just hanging by a thread. Good, I'm protecting the Caribbean. Nevada, California, doing all right. Texas is all right. Mexico is not very loyal. It's giving me problems. Don't know what to do about that. Yucatan, it seems inevitable that I will lose that place. And just that colony in Venezuela is so tenuous. I feel myself losing it at any moment. Spain is at war with me, but it is not attacking me. Interesting. But it did put more colonists in Hudson's Bay, a place where I am attacking, so that was a strategic mistake, I think, by the Spanish. Yeah, I took it. All right. So Rupert's Land, Hudson's Bay, and the Great Lakes are French now. Got all the money from the Pacific and Caribbean. That's good. Rupert's Land's okay now. Great Lakes aren't that great, really, in this game. It's okay, but it's definitely not the best colony there. Got some money out of it. Nevada, I've taken all the resources out of it almost. But it's kind of a sleepy, profitable colony. Same with California. Doesn't give me too much trouble. Texas as well. Mexico, though, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, Mexico and Yucatan, it's just a matter of time. I may as well like try and get as many slaves in there as possible, take all the resources out, and strip it before it turns independent. Colonists are very, very restless. I guess I have one more turn with these guys. That sucks. That's going to be a 7-point minus, so there's no way I'm going to be able to hold the lead unless I get more colonies this turn. It's not even that profitable anymore. I basically take half the money it generates. That sucks. Venezuela. Hudson's Bay, I captured 2 slaves. Although it's not a very, it's a valuable territory, to be honest. I made the tax, barely, this turn. $100 left. Thanks. King Louis. Huge lead, though. I got, well, 8 points over Portugal. But subtract Yucatan, because there's no way I can hold it. There's nothing that's working. Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, Quebec's a nice territory. Maybe it's ripe for the plucking. I gotta do something to make up for the loss of the Yucatan territory that seems inevitable. So I go down 7, I get 6 here. Unless the Spanish defend it. Yeah, I'll put soldiers in Yucatan, see if that prevents a full-blown rebellion. Maybe try and take Pennsylvania. There's Mohawk down there, though. Hudson's Bay. Yeah, put more people there. Nevada's okay. Venezuela, Yucatan, not putting any more people in there. Could put people in Louisiana. Look at how many natives there are, the Choctaw. So they'll probably get slaughtered, the colonists. But, like I said, I anticipate losing Yucatan next turn, so... Try and expand as aggressively as possible. Hudson's Bay, Great Lakes. Yeah, it's funny that some of these, like, these territories like Nevada, California, Texas, they're really content somehow. They don't give me too much trouble. I'm not sure what variables are in play that makes like Mexico and the Yucatan so unstable. Because I'm placating both of them, right? They get to keep like half their income. Oh, Spain's attacking Hudson's Bay. Portugal's raiding the English. England is raiding Rupert's land, so won't make a lot of... yeah, see, there you go. There's the national flag. Now, but I took Quebec. So, and it looks like I got into, that might be Pennsylvania there. So, Portugal definitely closed the gap there. They're within 8 points. The cool thing about this is you can attack independents, like newly formed independent colonies, but they're really tough to take, and you usually have to do it on the very next turn. But I'm going to guess that I just won't have the soldiers or like a quality explorer slash general. Like you need a 3-pointer and you need like 6 cannon basically, and multiple border territories, which I do have. But let's see how my finances look to start this turn. And the strategic, oh no, Louisiana got wiped out. Yeah, I expected that. And then Portugal swept in there. And look at the English in Florida, and what's above Florida there? Carolina. The Carolinas. Got Pennsylvania though. It's all right. Got $1,000 out of it. Mexico. But that cuts off Venezuela. People's Republic of Yucatan. Ex-colonists declare the People's Republic. I got Quebec. It had 3 slaves. Spanish are like huge slavers. I'll take it. I'll take Quebec over Yucatan. I don't think it's liable to be... well, it doesn't have very good loyalty. It only borders Spain, though. Yeah, the crown. See, crown wipes me out. This is when I need a 3-point general. I only get it 2. I don't know if I should try and get Yucatan back. Look at Newfoundland. It's got gold. It might be, and I'm at war with Spain. I might have to... It's tough. That's a tough call. Either I attack Spain or the Yucatan. If I don't attack Yucatan, I'll probably lose the opportunity because they tend to be just very strong. Yeah, I'll just... And plus, I'm not really competing for the independence for victory here, so it's going to be Newfoundland. I'm just going to write off the Yucatan, and then possibly that'll... I mean, Venezuela's hopeless now, almost. But if I could stop the bleeding, so to speak, at Mexico and just focus now on North America. That's sad, though. I hate losing colonies like that when they declare independence and you can't attack them. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't remember a time where I've actually got back a colony that declared independence. Usually it's just like the circumstances aren't conducive to a strong counterattack. I know it's possible. I know you can do it, though. I just don't remember a time where it's been successful for me personally. Not off the top of my head. So we'll just have to focus on beating up the Spanish. I guess, I mean, it's possible for other computer players to lose their colonies too, but I haven't seen it yet. Of course, it's me that falls victim to that. Pennsylvania, it's okay. Where's English here in Guyana in South America? What's the other one? Oh, Buenos Aires. So Spain is attacking Hudson's Bay. Probably take it. Got a 8-point lead over Portugal. They put pirates in the Caribbean. 1691, 1700, 20 turns out of 30 down. England? Not doing much. Yep, lost Hudson's Bay. But I took Newfoundland. Back to a 9-point lead. But now I'm not at war with Spain. So I can't do anything about Hudson's Bay. So it's going to be sort of a thorn in my side there indefinitely. I can only concentrate against like Louisiana, Carolina, and Florida now. Rupert's Land is fully developed though now. Hudson's Bay I lost. Look at Quebec. It's a profitable colony, although they're not happy. That'll be devastating if Quebec declares independence. I will probably have to placate that territory, starting now. Gives me 3,800 too. Great Lakes. Somewhat profitable, 1,500. Nevada. $23. Yeah, it's not a bad. That hasn't given me problems. Same with California, 31. Texas, 31 as well. They're been successful colonies for France. Really. Pennsylvania is still struggling. Mexico is now fully developed. I've got to get the gold out of there, the rest of the gold out of there before I lose it. Newfoundland. Can't be developed very... Well, that's another one that you just exploit, I guess. That's why the Spanish had so many slaves there. King wipes me out again. Portugal and England declare war on me. I've got a big lead now. Well, 9. I should probably attack Louisiana or the Carolinas. Yeah, Louisiana has more resources. Oh, and I have a good general. This might work. Where do I put my one whole colonist? There's so many colonies that are just depopulated now. It's going to be a difficult choice. Newfoundland it is. So let's see if we can take Louisiana. Rupert's Land is fully developed now, so that can make me money, hopefully. don't really want to do anything with Newfoundland. Quebec is not very loyal, so I'm going to have to start paying them off. It's not as profitable as I would like. Nevada I'm happy with. These southwestern territories of... Yeah, I'm actually comfortable kind of exploiting Nevada and maybe even Texas. They've been very helpful this game. Once we get to Mexico, though, Venezuela, got like most of the gold out of there. I'd like to get all of it. At war with Portugal and England. Spain is not attacking me, though. Not at war with them. I really hope Portugal... Oh, they're attacking the Great Lakes. Boy, I better take Louisiana. England is attacking the Amazon basin. Good, I got Louisiana. Oh, wow. How did the English get into Missouri there? They kind of snuck in there. Got a comfortable lead though, 43-25. But I've got colonies that are very restless. Rupert's Land giving me problems. Why? That's not good. Loyalty is down. I'm at war with... I can't touch the Portuguese. So I will have to wage war against the English now. 27 from Newfoundland, 2,000 only from Quebec. It's a beautiful colony, but not very profitable anymore because I have to pay them off so they don't revolt. Let's see, Great Lakes. Wow, it's that I only got 2 colonists there. That needs population. Oh, I got raided. Barely made any money from it. Nevada, oh, finally, yeah, they didn't like the the change in policy there. But it got me 29. California, let's see, what'd you give me? 3,000. Texas, exploited Texas, they don't like it. Is it worth it? What did I get out of there? 31. Oh, 38, sorry. Yeah, balance of 38. Pennsylvania. I'm still spending money to develop it, so it won't get me a lot of money. 1,200. Oh, the colonists are very restless. Mexico. That's gonna hurt. Placating, only getting 2,300 out of them. Venezuela still has gold. I can't believe I still have that colony. 1,800. But I got Louisiana, and it's very rich minerally. It has no natives. It can be developed. So, wow, I got wiped out by the king. And he only gave me 1 cannon and 1 warship. Wonderful. Oh, Missouri, it's not a very good colony. It can only be 2 developed. Carolina, not good either, really. So I have the better colonies in North America, I think. I got lucky by taking Louisiana there. I could have chose other places to attack, but yeah, Missouri is not that good. Still the only one in the Pacific. It doesn't yield a lot of money. And the biggest in the Caribbean as well, which you don't usually see this late in the game for France. Let's see. Raise armies. What am I going to do? I'm at war with... I gotta probably press an attack against England. I mean, I can't believe I'm going to lose Mexico. It looks like. That one, if that happens, I will attack it. From California and Texas. If I have the men and stuff. I guess I'll try and get Dakota, or the Missouri. It's got some Dakota in there. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just attacking the weakest one, I think. It's probably the least likely one that the English will defend. They also have their interests are more spread out than me. They haven't they seem to care more about Guyana and having a presence in South America. So they're split. I'm just focusing on North America now. I'll maintain Venezuela for as long as possible, but that's gotta be attacked eventually, I would think. Taken over. Nevada, California, yeah, those are pretty good. Texas and yeah, I like Louisiana. I gotta develop it. But we'll see how much it gives me for now. So Spain is not at war with me. So they're going to be attacking each other. Oh, it's going to be Portugal that takes Venezuela. Darn it. But I got Missouri. Oh, but they took Louisiana, the English. I defended against... That was unexpected. That's a net loss for me, though, because Louisiana is a better territory than Missouri. So the English got one over on me. But I can't believe I defended Venezuela against the Portuguese. How did that happen? They must be incompetent. Newfoundland's okay. Actually, wow. For a tiny colony, that makes a lot of money. It makes more money than Quebec now. I gotta be really careful with Quebec. Only 3 loyalty. Great Lakes. I waste money trying to develop it. Nevada, come on. 2,300. There's restlessness in California now. Still very profitable colony. Texas, yeah, because I'm exploiting it. 41. That hurts. Losing Louisiana. Even though it's 3, it has a lot of money potential. That'll hurt me eventually. Pennsylvania still needs development. Not very profitable either. Mexico's down to 2. It's not very profitable either. Yeah, the attack into Venezuela. I bet that, well, they took half the money for sure. Yeah. Missouri has 4 gold, but it can't develop very much, so unfortunately that's like another prime location for importing slaves. And I got wiped out again. The king wiped me out. Huh. This isn't good. He only supplies me with 1 army and 2 colonists. Though I'm not at war with anyone this turn. That's very, very fortunate. I honestly can't do anything this turn except... Well, yeah, I'm not at war with anyone. So I can always invade the independent Yucatan and use my 3 colonists to prop up whatever is low in population. That attack won't work though. I don't have enough. I have a terrible general and I don't have enough military, but I don't really have anything else I can do with it, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get some money from it, but I'll probably be defeated outright. Rupert's Land, yeah, can be developed 1 more step. Yeah, I'm gonna exploit Newfoundland here, see if I can get some of that gold. Quebec, I can't do anything with it. I just can't touch it anymore. It's not going to be profitable. And I'd be surprised if I even hold it to the end of the game. Missouri is just hanging on by a thread. Thankfully, I got 2 new colonists going into it. Nevada, nothing. They're okay. California, I'm not worried about either. I feel lucky to have those 3. These are my rock colonies: Nevada, California, and Texas. Probably won't. Yeah, I don't want to push my luck with Texas. Pennsylvania still needs developing. Mexico, I don't know how I still hold that. And Venezuela, I really want to get the last of that gold out of there before I lose that colony. Spain's fine. I've neglected the West Indies. They're finally exploring it. Kind of forgot all about it. Usually it's the powers compete over that, and they cancel each other out, and it's just total sink, the West Indies. But that's not how it played out this game. I probably should have tried to get a hold of it. So no one's at war with one another. So, oh, look at Venezuela. It's finally gone. I don't know what happened. Colony just died on me. Huh. 2,300 from Mexico. Oh, it was a slave revolt. Population's destroyed. Raid on Yucatan fails miserably. See, yeah, everything in the southern hemisphere is just evil. It was just horrible. I can't believe I have a large lead, though. That was a bad turn for me. All the other powers Didn't do much either. I'm going to try and get back into Venezuela, I guess. Or Vancouver. The Chinook. Do I dare? There's no natives in... we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's kind of stupid. But, like, my hands are tied. I've got nothing to work with this turn. I'm so fortunate I'm not at war with anybody, because I'd get rolled back so fast. Where's gold? I'm going to put some... import slaves, try and make some more money. I can't put any more in Newfoundland. It'd be more slaves than colonists. Great Lakes is almost depopulated as well. Yeah, Missouri. I'm going to have to make money this turn or France is going to be in trouble. I know who I'm going to raid. Probably no one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that explorer. Everything is explored. Not at war with anybody. I guess I'll just raid the Hudson's Bay. Rupert's Land. Newfoundland, exploit, get that gold. Quebec, I dare not touch. Great Lakes, hanging by a thread. Missouri. Don't need to... Yeah, may as well exploit it for a turn. Yeah, my rock colonies, Nevada, California, Texas. I'm so happy that I have those. Just got raided by everyone. At least it's not warfare. Oh, but Spain is gaining on me. Oh, they took the West Indies, that's why. Oh, I might lose Rupert's Land. Nothing I can do about it. I mean, they're being placated. I don't get that one. That one's not been a... Oh, of course they raid Newfoundland. Great Lakes. Okay. Missouri got raided. Nevada, 23. Finally losing loyalty in California. But it's still very profitable. Texas as well, but I have been exploiting them in the past. 2800. Pennsylvania, oh my, 200. I just can't do anything with that colony. Mexico, slaves lost in a plague 1. He got raided. Ah. My attempt at getting back into Venezuela failed as well. But the raid on Hudson's Bay is a great success. Loot 400 whole dollars. Yeah, I'm way, way, way off on the taxes. So I'm getting punished again by the king. At a really inopportune time, honestly. Because I've got a number of colonies that are like so depopulated. But I'm not at war yet. If I were at war, I would be screwed at this point. I'm going to try and get into Vancouver. It's not a very good territory, really. It can only become a 3. Sure, yeah, there's a couple territories down to only 2 colonists. Missouri is one of them. One whole colonist. So, refit the Caribbean fleet. It doesn't yield as much money as it did. Raid Hudson's Bay, why not? Got nothing else to do with that explorer. Could lose Rupert's Land. Can you imagine? Declares independence. Quebec, you just cannot touch Quebec. Great Lakes. Missouri, Nevada. California, Texas. Mexico, can't do anything with. It's a boring turn. Oh, got raided. No, maybe Yucatan got raided. Newfoundland, yeah, they're just raiding me. Oh, so yeah. One thing about this game, the last 4 turns, everyone always is at war with everyone else. And this is where you can get knocked down so fast. Especially if I don't get help from the king. I got Vancouver, but there's a plague there. Got $1,000 out of that place. That's okay. War with everybody. And if all 3 computer players attack you at once, I mean, you're screwed. You have to hope they attack each other. Because no one power can fend off 3 others. If they decide to do that, we'll see what happens. Great Lakes are restless. Oh, Missouri is so hard to keep populated. Rated as well, though. See, Nevada, 25. California, 29. Texas, 28. I mean, those are the only colonies that are really working for me consistently, it seems. Pennsylvania. Development is up. Oh, Mexico. That's worth 5 victory points, so... And I get wiped out by the king. Gonna lose Mexico. This is gonna be bad. Like I have a point lead, but it's gonna vanish fairly quickly here. I can just see it. What do I do? And I have a terrible general, explorer, ranked 1. Do I get back into Venezuela? Two whole colonists at war with everybody. Vancouver's hanging by a thread. I guess I'm going to have to try and get into Venezuela, and I'll try and invade Hudson's Bay. But it's an understrength invasion. And the getting back into Venezuela is... I mean, both are bound to fail here. I don't think either will work. I'm lucky that Portugal and Spain just aren't next to me. So they can't invade me. They can only raid me. Only England can roll me back in North America. So that's one good thing about the current arrangement of forces. Let's see what happens. Spain is somehow attacking Mexico, even though they don't border it. Well, I guess maybe West Indies count as being a border. Portugal is attacking the Amazon basin. Ooh, and England's attacking the Great Lakes. So I could lose Mexico and the Great Lakes here. There goes Mexico. It would have turned independent anyway, I think. Portugal takes the Amazon basin. I got Hudson's Bay, which is I didn't expect. But the British took the Great Lakes. So what is that going to mean for points? Stable. 16-point lead. Huh. May not be enough, though. Because now I have Spain and England as border countries. Did get into Venezuela. This is all going to come down to whether or not the king wipes me out with taxes again. Yeah, I lost the Great Lakes. That cost me 4 points. Graffiti's English dogs have invaded the Great Lakes. Missouri came back with a good revenue this turn. But Nevada's just a rock. Nevada 32. California finally losing loyalty. That's not good. But I've gotten pretty much everything I could out of that colony. 29. Took all the gold out of it. And Texas as well. 3,000. Pennsylvania is just kind of there. Lost Mexico finally. I almost wish it would have turned independent to deny the Spanish the points. Got Hudson's Bay back for 4. It has no mineral resources left, but it is worth 4 points. So it does help. Ooh, His Majesty doesn't wipe me out this time. Like 3 turns left. 27, 28. Well, maybe 4. So, and I have a good general. So I can actually take something back here. A good chance of taking something back. Should it be Mexico? Should it be the Great Lakes? Should it be Louisiana? Or the Carolinas? Probably Mexico. Because I think the Spanish are... Maybe I'll take the Great Lakes here. It's more thematic anyway. France, France should. I'd rather have France having the Great Lakes. It makes more sense historically. Still have the sea trade is less lucrative now. Much less. Oh, it has to be the North Atlantic. May as well, yeah. 1800 potential. Move my fleet north. Yeah, I'm not touching the South Atlantic. It's crowded. Just put a pirate down there. Cause some havoc. Where is Pierre going? He's going into the Great Lakes here. So I know, well, even Portugal, though, can take Venezuela. I can be hit. I can be invaded by all of my rivals here this turn. They gang up on me. I could go backwards. And I've got Vancouver that's barely surviving. Rupert's Land. Newfoundland doesn't have a lot of people. It needs... Quebec can't touch. Pennsylvania's weak. Texas is alright. Yeah, my 3 rocks are pretty solid. Oh, Missouri. Hanging by a thread. Can't do anything about it this turn. I just don't have the colonists. As the game winds down, like, you get to the final couple turns, just exploit everything that isn't in danger of revolting. Because the game will end, right? It doesn't matter anymore. But I'm not at that point yet. I'm not comfortable doing that with all of my territories. Gotta get the Great Lakes here. Okay, so Spain is attacking Texas? Portugal is attacking Spain and South America, and England is attacking Rupert's Land. Yeah, Portugal got the Spanish colony. I think Spain's still gonna... Oh, lost Rupert's Land. Wow, I took the Great Lakes, but I lost Rupert's Land, and the Spanish attack into Texas did not work. Wow. Huh. 1900. Yeah, Rupert's Land is gone. Lost 3 points there. $1,600 out of Hudson's Bay. 1,400 out of Newfoundland. 1,400 out of Quebec. Oh, I lost Missouri. Yep. Colony wiped out. Slave revolt. I could see, yeah, I saw that coming. So I lost Missouri. I lost 2 and only gained 1. California is very restless. I got 1 colonist in Venezuela, so... But I got the Great Lakes for 4. King wipes me out. I've only got a 10-point lead, so it's getting... They're closing the gap here. And I get one colonist, man. One colonist. And I'm at war with everybody. And everyone is in a position to attack me. So, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. The only hope is that the computer players attack each other. Because I can't do much here. I mean, my hands are tied. One colonist, don't have enough armies to launch an attack. I mean, I can just invade. But that's not going to work, probably. Put one colonist in Missouri. These are desperation moves. It'll be a miracle if I get Hudson's Bay back. I will probably lose a more valuable colony, though. Probably will not be able to hold Missouri. I could see my 10-point lead vanishing here. I just lost favor with the king at the worst possible time here. He loses interest in his colonies right when I need his help the most. So, what do I do? Venezuela, one guy hanging by a thread. It was never able to get all the gold out of there, too. It had it the entire game almost. Yep. Spain's attacking California. Thank goodness Portugal is attacking Spain. But they are trying to get into Missouri where I'm going. England is attacking Hudson's Bay. I lost California. Although I did take Rupert's Land. But I lost Hudson's Bay. This is a net loss for me for sure. Oh, it's tied. It's tied with 2 turns to go. I lost a lot there because I lost California. What am I going to do now? If I don't get help from Europe, it's bad. Newfoundland, not very profitable. So I have to placate them. Quebec, even. Colony wiped out. Missouri, at least that was sort of cancelled out there. I would have been in second place. Yeah, California. That was one of my rocks. Pennsylvania, I don't really care about that much. Although it does give me 2,200. It's Venezuela. It's a miracle that I'm still holding on to that. Took Rupert's Land back. I do have some money to spend, though. Thankfully. And I have a good general, so I gotta make this count. I can't screw this up. I'm tied with Portugal, so I have to attack Portugal. And it has to be New Grenada. Because I don't border anywhere else. So, Venezuela, so it doesn't disappear. I'm going to try and get back into Missouri. This is a desperate throw for France here. All my other territories I just have to neglect. I don't have anything else to put in them. So I gotta get New Grenada. And hopefully I can get back Missouri to make up for whatever else I'm going to lose. Almost like it doesn't even matter. Like looking at this screen now. So just continue. 35, 35. So Spain is attacking Texas. Portugal. Oh, good. Thankfully it attacked Spain. But it put more people in New Grenada. What's England doing? It will attack me somewhere. Yeah. Oh, it's attacking Quebec. I got New Grenada. I got Missouri back. So I got a 10-point lead back. This is the last turn. Not sure what England did. They may have taken, what is it? Patagonia at the bottom there. So will I, if they all gang up on me, they could do it. 10-point swing is not that much. They attack the, right colonies. I could lose on the very last turn, although I am grateful that I have a 10-point lead going into it. Really disappointed though that I lost California. That wasn't supposed to happen. Pennsylvania still have the Great Lakes, still have Quebec, still have Newfoundland. Venezuela, oh, I've got another gold bar out of there. New Grenada is only worth 4. Oh, and of course I get wiped out by the king. Taxed until the pips squeak. Squeezed. Turn 30 to 1800. They blow all the rest of my secret funds here. Gotta attack somebody. Should I just attack the biggest colony I can find? Amazon Basin's 5, Peru 4, 5, California, Mexico 5, Louisiana 5, Hudson's Bay 4, Carolina. It's gonna have to be a 5. Yeah. Can't do any better than a 5. May as well be Louisiana. Makes sense. Who knows what I'm gonna lose. If I get Louisiana, like if that is successful, no matter what I lose, like they would have to take a 5, or for me, I'd have to lose 2 big territories, I guess. Could still lose here. Last turn, though, you just exploit everyone. Unless it's a 1 loyalty, I guess. I don't know if I want to do that into Quebec. Well, last turn, why not? Yeah, why not? Why not? Just exploit everyone. Let's see. So Spain is attacking Vancouver. Portugal is attacking New Grenada. England is attacking Quebec. So I could lose it right here. Yep, there's one. New Grenada dies. But I did take Louisiana. But they took Quebec. Arise, Sir Diabolical French Knight. That was close. 36-35. Wow. Wow. Lost Quebec to the English. But I have Newfoundland, the Great Lakes. I have Louisiana, Pennsylvania, Texas, Nevada, Missouri, and Venezuela. See what I mean, though? Like, SSG, man, the games are hard, and that could have gone either way. I mean, it couldn't have been any closer, right? I'm disappointed that I was the only power to lose a colony to revolutionaries. Like, why didn't that happen to the other players? Why does it have to happen to me? But you can see, if you look at all the territories in South America, none of them were 7 value. So I did it happened to the 1-7 in the game, it looks like. It was just, actually, that was very lucky. It was the very first territory I decided to colonize had the ability to have that 7 level development, although I did not hold it for the entire game. Anyway, it's so interesting. I love this game. It's really fun to play. You should give it a try. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content coming soon.